along with Lincoln, the non-league side who've made it through, and Sutton, of course, who've yet to play Arsenal. That game is happening on Monday evening. You can't do this on your own, so I'm pleased to say 2 Premier League winners are with me this evening, Chris Sutton and Owen Hargreaves. Nice to see you both. And I suppose, Chris, having managed Lincoln a few years ago, you're taking all the credit for this run, yeah?
Absolutely not, Jake. But haven't the Cowley brothers been sensational? Amazing. I mean, brilliant win yesterday. I hope they get a good draw.
Absolutely. Don't we all? Look, we're so proud of the FA Cup in this country, and we often talk about what it's like in foreign countries. What do they make of our cup? You came over here from the Bundesliga in your mid-20s. Can you remember the very first time you played in the cup?
Well, I can, and I think that season we won the league and the Champions League, and we lost to a very good Portsmouth side at Old Trafford. So that was the only real blemish, is losing in the FA Cup. But it's a beautiful competition, and we're going to see some terrific games coming.
And your standout cup memory, Chris?
Missing a chance for Norwich in the semi. You probably remember it, Jake. That's why you said it.
I know. I remember it as a Norwich fan, disappointingly. You should have scored that. OK, right, let's get going then. First of all, let's show you the numbers to look out for. And we have them waiting by in Sinsel Bank, gearing up to see who comes out of the hat and when. Lincoln are ball number 1. And absolutely, they deserve to be. Their run to the quarterfinals is remarkable. The first time in 103 years a non-league side are at this stage of the competition. Tottenham, who dispatched Fulham earlier on, a ball number 2. Manchester United, we've just seen them play live here at Ewood Park, a ball number 3. And then another non-league side, Sutton or Arsenal. That game will be played on the plastic pitch on Monday night. Who will win that one? It's some test for Arsene Wenger, who's under incredible pressure at Arsenal at the moment. Middlesbrough scraped past Oxford. They won that one 3-2. The Premier League leaders are ball number 6. Huddersfield and Manchester City, the only game so far to go to a replay, is ball number 7. And Millwall, who knocked out the Premier League champions, are ball number 8. Right, here we go then. Owen, you're the home balls. Chris, you're the away. So let's start by putting the balls into the pot, and please make sure they're all in.
Let's make sure we do that.
Yeah, it is quite an important moment.
It is, so don't mess it up. So far, so good.
All right, you've started okay. Here we go then. This is the draw for this year's FA Cup quarter-final. Owen.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Chelsea. They beat Wolves 2-0 yesterday. The Premier League leaders are at home in the quarter-final, and they will face...
Number 3.
Number 3, Manchester United, who've just beaten Blackburn. Chelsea against Manchester United, the first tie out of the hat. What a cracker.
Number 5.
Number 5 is Middlesbrough. They were 2-0 up yesterday. Oxford came back to 2-2. They just made it past them, 3-2 in the end. They will be at home too.
Number 7.
Number 7, Huddersfield or Manchester City. That one was 0-0. That one goes to a replay.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Tottenham Hotspur. Harry Kane on brilliant form at the moment. A hat-trick today at Craven Cottage. So Tottenham are at home and they will play...
Number 8.
And they will play Millwall. Wow, what a game that is. Millwall's reward for beating Leicester is away at Tottenham. And look who is left in the draw. Owen.
Number 4.
Number 4 is Sutton United or Arsenal. They are due to play on Monday evening. And look who they will meet.
Number 1.
Lincoln City, the other non-league side, along with Sutton, left in the draw. It's either going to be an all non-league tie in the quarter-final, or it's going to be Lincoln away at the Emirates facing Arsenal. Gentlemen, that is how you draw a quarter-final for an FA Cup. Congratulations, thank you very much. And just to let you know at home that these ties will be played over the weekend of the 10th to the 13th of March. And as the rest of the world leaves us, gentlemen, congratulations. Wow, look at that. Chelsea, Manchester United, Middlesbrough against Huddersfield and Manchester City. Spurs will play Millwall, an all-London game there. And Sutton against Arsenal against Lincoln. I think, first of all, we should go to Sinsel Bank and see what's going on at Lincoln. Andy Mayer's down there for us. Andy, what do they make of that?
It's absolutely booming in here. Danny Cowley, what do you think then? You could have an all non-league tie for a place at Wembley.
Okay, sorry, we were about to hear from Danny Cowley there and he disappeared. We will go back there as soon as we can. But I think whatever happens for Lincoln, it's either going to be a game against Sutton, which is just remarkable, 2-0 on the league sides in the quarterfinals, or they travel to Arsenal.
Oh, well, I mean, it's going to be Arsenal, I think. I mean, Sutton...
Right, don't ruin it. I mean, blimey.
Chance, but, I mean, brilliant. I mean, imagine Lincoln going to the Emirates. Absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely incredible. That's pretty special, isn't it?
Well, I think that's what you dream of as a player, to play against some of these players, and I think this cup gives a real opportunity to some of these smaller teams to play against some of their heroes, and it's been a real
it's amazing.
Incredible tournament so far for them.
And they've done so well to get this far, haven't they? The Cowley brothers really making a big difference, aren't they?
Yeah, and do you know what? The game against Burnley, it wasn't a fluke. You know, they weren't lucky to beat Ipswich, weren't lucky to beat Brighton, weren't lucky to beat Burnley. They deserved it. Brilliant. The Cowley brothers, sensational.
Yeah, OK. Well, we are now going to go live. Back to Lincoln. This time we want to hear from Danny Cowley, not just Andy, mate. Andy, all yours. I love that. There's a foil FA Cup out there as well. Fantastic. Let's talk about a few of the other ones then. We've got Spurs Millwall. I mean, that's going to be a tasty football match, isn't it? Millwall absolutely deserve that opportunity. Yeah,
I mean, London derby, absolute cracker. Millwall, brilliant against Leicester, down to 10 men. Got over the line there. Tough tie, but an eye-opener. Yeah. Eye-watering, I should say. And Chelsea, Manchester United, they don't come much bigger than that, do they? Massive game. I don't think United fans will be happy with me for that draw, but a magnificent game. It's going to be something special. Paul, what do you make of that then? Chelsea, Man United, eh?
Great game, really looking forward to it. Probably two best teams in the league at the minute. OK, league position probably doesn't suggest that for Man United, but they're playing really well now, creating lots of chances. United fans will go down there, what will they get? 7,000-8,000. Great atmosphere, and you know, if you're going to win this cup, you've got to beat the big lads at some point, and you know, if we can get rid of Chelsea now, you know, that'd be great. Absolutely, and Robbie's there alongside you. Robbie, look, I thought you did well for the 5th round draw. I think these two have just usurped you with the quarter-final draw, right?
Fantastic draw for Lincoln, but the standout tie is obviously Chelsea United, but City should get through against Middlesbrough. If they beat Huddersfield, Spurs should get through against Millwall, and Arsenal should come through, so the semi-finals could be a cracker. One step ahead, Jake.
Yeah, one step ahead, apart from the fact it's been a weekend of shocks and you've just thought that all the big teams are going through.
It could be a great end to the FA Cup, all the big boys in the semi-final.
That's what we like.
Chelsea or Man U, though.
All right, we shall see. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your company out there. I'll let you go because obviously the rain is still pouring down out there. I suppose it's an interesting one, the FA Cup this year. There's been so much talk about the magic of the Cup. Is the magic still there? Huge amount of changes from the big sides in the early rounds. But what we've seen this weekend, no cup in the world's doing this kind of drama, is it?
No, absolutely. And the longer the competition goes, everybody takes it, really seriously. But the magic's there. I mean, just the story of Lincoln alone this season, been brilliant. And, could you rule them out getting a place in the semi-final? They've got something about them.
Oh, amazing. Lincoln at Wembley. Wouldn't that be a story? And let's not forget Sutton as well. Lincoln have dominated, obviously, but Sutton, of course, have a huge game Monday night against Arsenal. It's been good fun. Thank you very much for being with us today, gentlemen. And that's it. It's been a dramatic day here. Of course, Manchester United, lucky them, hey? 2 big names come on. Zlatan Ibrahimovic once again puts the ball in the back of the net and sends them through. And that's not it for this evening. Plenty more football coming your way. Right now it's time for the European Football Show with James Richardson and the boys. Always a good watch. So, James, I shall pass the good ship BT Sport over to you.